Welcome to the Battleship North Carolina. I'm Kurt Benning, and I'm here to show you approximately where I took the pictures. Okay, hold on here a second. Flip it around. We're down in engine room lower level. This is number 4 engine room. Make sure I'm as wide as I can go. There we go. Going down underneath. This would be the number 2 shaft, or number 1 shaft. We're on the starboard side, heading to the center line, heading to the port side. Number 1 picture, I knew you were interested in the distance from the shaft to the boiler itself. And I don't know if you can see my measuring stick. No I can't. There we go. This thing has a little bit of enough angle. Yeah, there's the shaft. There's the boiler. Get back as far as I can, give you a good picture. But it's about 17 inches between the shaft and the edge of the boiler. And that was picture number 1. Picture number 2 I just took around and took between the 2 boilers. Picture number 3 I just stood over in this corner next to the aft boiler, showing you the port side of the forward boiler. Then I went across, got as far as I could this way, kind of show you again the port side of the forward boiler. Went over here, the forward boiler. Now we're looking aft. I gave you a picture of what the boiler looks like. This is the superheated side. That's the saturated side of the boiler, of the after boiler. And then went around, look at this final side. And now there's a stanchion. It goes up right through between the 2 boilers. And I showed you kind of the picture of the after boiler. So that's picture 1 through 6. Okay. Going back down underneath the shaft. Number 1, going back up. Sorry about that. Okay. Now we're looking at the right direction. I was over on this side. Number 7 was taking you, showing the shaft in relation to the boiler. Number 8 was here, looking at the shaft on number 1. Number 9 going underneath this shaft, coming back up again. Let me show you where it goes to the bulkhead of the aft part of engine room number 4. Okay. Bear with me as I get my 10 was just on the other side again, looking forward in the engine room. So I'm about as far aft as I can go. This is the shot looking forward in the engine room. In number 11, I went over here to the shaft itself. This would be the outboard shaft, shaft number 3. If you can see it going through all the cross bracing down there. There's shaft number 3 going forward. So that was 11. 12. Went up here, the center of the engine room, looking aft. There's number 12. Number 13, same thing. Coming over here where the bracing's not my way, showing you there's where the outboard shaft comes into the engine room. There's where the inboard shaft comes into the engine room. This is both on the starboard side. Okay, so that was picture number 13. 14 through 16, we're basically showing the relationship going underneath the inboard shaft, kind of hard to see here, low lighting, but basically there's the shaft, there's the boiler, and the space in between, which isn't much. I think this is down about 8 inches, 10 inches. Okay, I shot 3 of them there trying to get a good one, and next went number 17. Number 17 is basically looking at the equipment behind the boiler. This would be the forward bulkhead. This is the boiler. Okay. We move right along. Coming around to number 18. Number 18 was showing kind of the space between, I think this is where I took it, yeah. Black over here to the left, that's the boiler. And that to the right, low conditions, hard to see. But that's actually the main engine condenser. There's the manway for it. Okay, then I headed over, showing the equipment on the port side. Along here, I didn't take a picture here. It's kind of, can't see too much. But there's our seawater pump. It's not hooked up right now, but that's where it would go into the main condenser. Okay, number 19. Okay, now we're over on the port side. We're looking aft. 19 was showing the shaft going back and the related equipment. Okay, number 20, I brought up this way and shot it looking forward along the shaft. There's the shaft going forward. That would be shot number 20. Number 21. I'm missing 21. Okay. Not sure where 21 is. I may have left it off. Basically, 22 was on the other side of the shaft, the outboard side of the outboard shaft, looking aft. Number 23 was looking forward. Number 24. Okay, this was 23. That's 23. Back at this point, 24 is looking aft, that direction. 25 was going over across the shaft and looking at the lube oil purifier. And the last one, an engine room lower level, across the top, over, down, and showing you where the shaft comes out of number 4 main engine, or the main engine in this room. There's our turning gear motor. Looking back again at the shaft, and that kind of brings us to the end of number 4 engine room lower level.